Good morning, students, and welcome to the digital class of social studies of class 6 on the behalf of senior secondary St. Paul School, Eta. Today we will continue the second chapter, that is the Harappan civilization. Now, before continuing the chapter, let us have a quick recap whatever we have studied yesterday. Yesterday we came to know about that these two cities, whether the Harappa cities or the Mohenjo-daro, how they were discovered. Then we came to know about the special features of the Harappan city. The special features means what? We came to know that the Harappan cities, they were divided into two parts, the upper part and the lower part. The upper part was quite smaller, but it was higher than the lower part. The upper part was known as the citadel, and it was used by the rulers, by the priests, and by the influential persons of that period. Whereas the lower part, it was meant for the common people. The small buildings were there. Then along with the small buildings there were traps, and there were some places also. Okay, these buildings, the buildings which were found or which were excavated during the Harappan civilization. Okay, which were found during the Harappan civilization, they were made up of the large baked bricks. And those big bricks, they were of very fine quality. Okay, they were so strong that in modern period, when the amount of these bricks were found, some engineers used those big bricks in the constructions of the railway lines. Okay, then we discuss about the streets, and we discuss about the trains, we discuss about the houses of the Harappan period. Okay, if we talk about the streets, they were actually 4 to 10 meter. They were 4 to 10 meter in width, and 80 to 100 meter in length, Okay, the streets, they were constructed from north to south, and the lanes, they were constructed from east to west. The streets were at the corner of the street, the rounded shape were given to the streets so that the movement of the carts could become easy. If we talk about the houses of the Harappan civilization, then the houses were built on either side of the streets. Okay, there were actually 2 or 3 storied houses, and there were many rooms along with a courtyard. The houses consisted of proper doors and windows, and in such a way so that the ventilation could take place easily. The roofs of those buildings of the Harappan period, they were very flat. Okay, the most striking feature of the Harappan period was the drainage system. Each house was having a separate kitchen and bathroom, and this kitchen and bathroom was connected with a drain, and that drain was connected with a sewage. The sewage was constructed under the street, and they were covered with the large brick slabs. Okay, so the most striking feature of the Harappan civilization was the drainage system. Now, there were some social classes that emerged during the Harappan civilization, such as painters were there, then artisans were there, laborers were there, and including farmers and scribes were also there. Scribes, they were the class who were meant for the beautiful writing, and they also know to make seals. Okay, and the seals were also made by the scribes. Apart from that, some terracotta toys were also found, which the archaeologists thought that they were used by the children for the amusement. Okay, so these were some of the things that we have discussed yesterday. Now, today we will discuss the new topic, that is the new craft in the city. For making various things during the Harappan civilization, people used various things for making different things. For example, at that time people began to use stones, metal, shells, gold, copper, and silver. And with the help of these things, people during the Harappan civilization started making different things. Okay, for example, for making weapons and tools. Copper and bronze they were used. And for making ornaments and vessels. Gold, silver, tap of metals were used. Okay, now it was observed that that both men and women during the Harappan civilization were very fond of jewelry. Okay, during the Harappan civilization, both men and women, they were very fond of jewelry. Women, they used to wear bangles and heavy necklaces apart from earrings, and they were very fond of, women were very fond of cosmetics also, and to paint their lips and to blacken their eyes, they used polyron. Okay, now the another thing which was made during the Harappan civilization was seal. Seal during the excavation. Seals were also found, and archaeologists came into conclusion that these seals of the Harappan civilization, they were made up of stones. And they were rectangular in shape. What was the shape of the seals? They were rectangular in shape, and on one side of the seal the pictures of the animals were engraved. The pictures of the animals were engraved. Now archaeologists also discovered that, and they also came into conclusion that the people during the Harappan civilization, they were very fond of entertainment. This they came to know when during the excavation they found a bronze figurine. Of a dancing girl. This very beautiful bronze figurine of a dancing girl indicated that the people at that time were not only fond of amusement, but they were also very versed expert in the field of art. Okay. Apart from that, for the amusement of the children, terracotta toys were made at that period. Some of the terracotta toys which were found during the Harappan civilization were wheel carts and chairs. Okay, so this is also the new craft in the city. Now let us now discuss another topic, that is the searching raw materials. Of new raw materials. Okay, during the Harappan civilization, whether traders or farmers or herders, okay, they moved from place to place in search of new raw materials. These raw materials were either found naturally, or they were found by the farmers and herders. Okay, once they get the raw material, then they try hard to convert those raw materials into finished goods. One of the example is the cotton. Okay, cotton is the raw material which was found naturally or which was grown by the farmers. Then after the cultivation of the cotton, that cotton was used to make clothes. Okay, that cotton was used to make clothes. Now there were two types of raw material which were available, which is categorized into two parts. Some of the raw materials they were available locally, and for some of the raw materials people had to go to the distant places. For example, if we talk about cotton, cotton and gold, and some aspect of gold, they were found in India only, but for other raw materials, they had to go to the distant places, and after going to the distant places, they brought those raw materials from them. Okay, for example, for copper at that time it was found in Rajasthan and Oman. This Oman, it is located in the Western Asia. Tin was found, at a very distant places. For example, tin was found in Iran and Afghanistan. And if we talk about the gold was found in Karnataka, which means it was a local raw material. And if we talk about the precious stones such as the diamonds, okay, now these precious stones, they were brought by the traders from the Iran and Gujarat. Okay, so this is all the concept about the searching of raw materials. Okay, now let us talk about the food. What type of food were used by the people during the Harappan civilization. If you talk about the food, then the story is that people during the Harappan civilization, they used to grow different type of crops. For example, they used to grow cotton. So yeah, of course they used to grow wheat, barley, peas, then mustard, linseed. Okay, these were some of the crops which were grown by the Harappan people. Rice was also cultivated during the Harappan period. Cotton was grown by the farmers, for the purpose of the making clothes. Apart from that, milk, then meat and fish, they were also a part of their food. They were also a part of their food. Now, another topic is that some new tools, some new potters, okay, and some new metals were also found during the Harappan civilization. For example, during the Harappan civilization, when the Harappan cities were excavated by the archaeologists found some of the storage water tanks. They found what? They found some of the storage water tanks which they thought that perhaps they were used by the farmers for the purpose of irrigation. Okay, they use the water tanks for the purpose of irrigation. Now, plow was also used by the Harappan farmers. Plow was also found during the excavation, which according to the archaeologists, okay, it was used by the farmers for the purpose of cultivating the ground. Okay, for the purpose of cultivating the ground. Now, some animals were also reared. Some animals were also reared by the farmers or by the herders, such as the cattle, the goat, and the buffalo. Okay, the cattle, the goat, and the buffalo, the pastures, and the water resources. The pastures and the water resources, they were available near the hamlets. Okay, during the summertime, some of the herders took their animals in search of new grasslands to a distance, to some nearby places. Okay. Now, after independence, a city was also discovered in India. Its name was Dholavira, which is at Khambhat there, which is at Khadir Bear, and which is located in the run of Kutch. Okay, it is said by the archaeologists. That this particular city, which is known as the Dholavira city, is an example of the or it is quite similar to the city which is found during the Harappan civilization. Okay, for example, the cities of the Harappan civilization, they consisted of two parts, that is the higher part and the lower part. But this Dholavira city, it was having three parts. And the area of the Dholavira city was also very fertile with full of water resources. Okay, the walls of the buildings of the Dholavira city, they were very large, and they consisted of many entrance gates. Okay, a white stone was also found in the Dholavira city. Which was engraved in a wood, and some letters in large, some large letters were also written on that white stone. And when archaeological studied that white stone, they came into conclusion that this language it was used during the Harappan civilization. So this is how they came into conclusion that this city is also quite similar to the city which is found at Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Okay, now around 4,000 years ago, archaeologists they also came into conclusion that around 4,000 years ago the Harappan civilization came to an end. Now, what were the reasons? There are some reasons which are given by the archaeologists, which they think that these reasons they are responsible for the declination of the Harappan civilization. One of the reasons which the archaeological suggested was that perhaps around 4,000 years ago, just because of the natural calamity such as the earthquake and the flood, these cities would have been perished. Okay, they also suggested that perhaps there could be barbarian attack of some strong communities such as the Aryans, and those barbarian communities, they destroyed the old civilization and the old cities, that is the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Okay, archaeologists, they also suggested that perhaps the water resources which were available into the rivers and ponds, okay, they would have dried up. They would have dried up. So in the absence of the water, cultivation, and the people suffered, and just because of this, these cities were completely ruined. So these were some of the reasons which were given by the archaeologists for the declination of the Harappan civilization. Okay, so this is all about your chapter. Just go through your chapter, just read the chapter, okay, and just try to solve out the exercise. Okay.